You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can we link up tonight? Drink some rock and Sprite tonight. My pussy is super tight. Couple years without taking pipe. I am squirting back to back. I made a mess over the floor. Moaning out loud, the neighbors banging on my door. But the pounding ain't gon' get it. You gotta put your tongue all up in it. Give me a better feeling, shy fucking your brain. You know you like it. Stop holding back, baby boy, don't try to fight it. Got a little insane, orgasm riot. I'm an Aries, baby daddy, you a Pisces. I'd rather make love than get a quickie. Love it when you're on top, go slow in me. And when we make love, it's a hell of a drug. I'm addicted to you like I'm a fiend now. Put it in your face, know you like the way it tastes. The way I scream your name in your ear, I wanna sing. Ooh, right there, don't stop, daddy. Feeling so good, riding you like a caddy. Beat it up like a porn star actor. Slurp it up, stimulate from my reaction. You know I like it rough, handcuffing me in action. So choke me up on your back, I do the scratches. On top of cars, up in these bushes. On these staircases, no fucks where we do it. Don't tell nobody what we do. I won't tell nobody what we do. Keep this between me and you. All of this between me and you. Let me fuck on you. LMF for you.
Are you in need of some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio 219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
Hey, bro. Bro, what the hell is you in here listening to, boy?
You already know, boy.
You in love, ain't you?
Goddamn, bro.
Who she
Man,
is, bro?
man.
Who is she? Where the hell we finna go?
It's something. It's something you should know. I got drugs in my car. Drugs inside my car. Drugs inside my car. I got a stick on me too.
Damn, bro. Why you tell me? Damn, bro. Why you tell me?
Drugs inside my car. Drugs inside my car. I got the stick on me too.
Damn, bro. Why you tell me? Damn, bro. Why you tell me?
She told me to stay at home. She didn't even pick up the phone.
Man, I ain't put a gun in your head. Man, you know you grown.
Hey, stop trying to hide that shit. Don't make no sudden moves.
Hey, I gotta hide that sack. Man, I got too much to lose.
Alright, okay, be cool. His ass just got out the car.
Can't do nothing but be smooth. You just stay where you are.
Alright, bet. Don't start sinking, daddy.
Something you should know.
What?
I got drugs in my car. Drugs inside my car. Drugs inside my car. I got a stick on me too.
Damn, bro. Why you tell me? Damn, bro. Why you tell me?
Drugs inside my
Okay.
Just sit back, hold tight.
Hey, yeah, I know my dog, but I can't throw away my life.
Hey, this is all on me, not on you. Yeah, I know that you had that situation and been down this road before.
Hey, we two peas in the pod. You was there when life was hard.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro, but I'm the one taking the charge.
Yeah, facts. Well, I guess we gotta sit right here and wait, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I'm blessed, so we gon' be straight, bro.
Cool.
Hey.
We spent our lives in the hood, and ain't no limit to the drugs they dealin'. The drugs they dealin'. Yeah, we spent our lives in the hood, and ain't no limit to the drugs they dealin'. The drugs they dealin'.
Hello, my name is Dr. Eddie Gordon.
With over 2 decades in higher education, specializing in corrections, criminology, and deviant behavior.
And I'm running for District 1 Clinton County Commissioner.
I'll fight for lower property taxes and provide opportunities for the homeless. Affordable housing is a right, not a privilege. Zoning decisions impact us all. I'll seek your input. Let's build a future where every voice is heard. Support our campaign for meaningful change. I'm Dr. Gordon, your advocate for a better community.
To get involved in my campaign, go to www.votedreddygordon.com. Make a contribution, whatever you can. If you feel like canvassing, let's do this together and join hands and make sure that our property taxes don't continuously keep on increasing. Thank you.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast. Keep that pen in the camera. Look away.
Your friends and family will never know the truth. Like I up and left a good nigga out the blue. Already reaching out to women and the girls, I say forget it with you. Never seen it, never understood. Wish I could hurt you, but you'll never notice pain. Wish I could change you, but for me you stay the same. Wish I could take your heart and rip it, that's the least of what I'm feeling. But you good cause you got hoes you can't complain to. Can't believe that I ever tried to save you. Straight from mommy to Diana's little baby. It's my fault, I can't admit it. Stay too long and too committed. Man, I should've fucked that one nigga, at least he had good credit. Every time I let some shit slide, my soul died. Every text message I seen, I swear my soul died. What I'ma have left to love on me now? Damn, I hope this shit just make your dad proud. And you ain't good for me, that's why I keep grinding. Wish this choice was harder, but you keep lying. We've been through so much, that shit don't mean nothing. When you fuck it up, that shit don't mean nothing. Now I'm back to loving me on my own. That's cool. I ain't even gotta pick up the phone. That's cool. I don't know now what I want from a nigga. nigga got something to prove. You thought that you win, but you lose. Play pick and choose. Be just a tool, but somehow you get used. Who knew this hate would run so deep? But who knew this love would just free me? If it's been this good, then I know this better. That means gon' feel good when I feel a nigga. Sad it won't be you. I'm sad it won't be you. I can't share good news on a good time, 'cause it still make me mad that you ain't mine. A sad and simple truth. It's finally the end of me and you. Now I'm back to loving me on my own. That's cool. I ain't even gotta pick up the phone. And that's cool. I don't know now what I want from a nigga. That's cool. 'Cause I know I gotta grow on my own. That's cool. Let me feel good to be right in the zone. That's cool. Wish I could send it to everyone we know. That's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. That's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. That's cool. Now I'm back to loving me on my own. That's cool. I ain't even gotta pick up the phone. That's cool. I can worry about what I want from niggas. That's cool. If I don't know what I want on my own. That's cool. Damn, it feel good to be right in the song. And that's cool. Wish I could send it to everyone you love. And that's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. And that's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. That's cool.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the road. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all been? It is your best friend. That's right. I'm Sunshine Reigns, a.k.a. Griselda Blanca, a.k.a. You Need a Motivator, a.k.a. The Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your Hood Unicorn. I'm here to wake you up with positivity, motivation, current events, and a whole lot of laughter. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? I haven't seen y'all since Friday, and there's so many reasons why, but I'm going to go over everything that's happened because I have a testimony because, baby, I've been tested. And when I tell you I know that I am not alone, I know I am not alone. So go tell your friends right now that it's time to tune in. Send this to somebody. Tell them Sunshine, Reverend Reigns is pulling up to the congregation today. Reverend Reigns has something to say, and I'm not playing any games with y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a second to, come on in, take a seat and everything. Tell somebody, share this live, tell somebody to come in. I'm gonna play one more song because I just want to hear it real quick and get on my little real quick. But if you're being tested, if you think you're going through a test right now, this live is for you this morning, okay? So like I said, I'm gonna play one more song real quick just because I'm in the mood, and then we're gonna get this thing started. Here is, I bet y'all don't know what I'm about to play. Y'all do. Here's Amnesty Lady featuring Chloe the God.
Such a fucking lady since 18. My life been a film like Scorsese. It's crazy. I am still that bitch with a daydream, a day job amazing. I'm cash contemplating. I think about the green and she come to me. Invite her over when I want some company. I love her and she got me living comfortably. I need to pick me up. I pick me up someone needs. I got it out the limo with eyes. I think it's in my blood to cry. And niggas like to undermine, but this big Mindy bow with the underline. I'm a real nigga, but I'm such a fucking lady since 18. my life been a film like Scorsese. It's crazy. I am still that bitch with a daydream, a day job amazing. I'm cash contemplating. I think about the green and she come to me. Invite her over when I want some company. I love her and she got me living comfortably. I need to pick me up, I pick me up.
I just dug your bro out and then I took his hoe out. Told me showing skin is a sin, I took some more out. Like I could give a fuck about your rules and regulations. I could give a fuck about the bullshit that you saying. I got bigger balls than any nigga you know. I take all my calls on my other cell phone. They like, oh wow, she about to blow, they late. But anyhow, nice of you to show.
I'm a real nigga, but I'm such a fucking lady. Since 18, my life been a film like Scorsese. It's crazy. I am still that bitch with a daydream, a day job amazing. I'm cash contemplating. I think about the green and she come to me. Invite her over when I want some company. I love her and she got me living comfortably. I need to pick me up, I pick me up some money.
All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get this thing-a-langin'. So, if you've been following me over the last couple of days, if you follow my page, if you just, all hustle, no fear in it, you might believe you understand what all hustle, no fear means, but I really understand it. And I live by it. And I need you to understand why this is so important. All hustle, no fear isn't just a colloquialism that I use, that I'm hyping myself up like, yeah, I'm hustling and I'm hustling hard and I'm not scared of shit. No. It's actually the opposite. It's being able to stay in that hustle when you have the fear, when you're breaking down, when you feel like you're not going to be able to make it, or you're not good enough, or the imposter syndrome hits you. All hustle, no fear is not saying that I am fearless. It is saying that I move in spite of the fear. When I tell you I have been tested, therefore I have a testimony. See, you got people talking to you about how you need to live your life and things you need to do that maybe haven't been through anything yet. They haven't been tested. And this is one thing that I've learned. This is one thing I've learned about the big God. Apples, oranges, whatever you believe in, right? Whatever test you studying for ain't the test that he gonna give you. Has anybody figured this out yet? Has anybody realized that yet? You can study for the test all day long, but I promise you, when you get that paper, it's going to be a pop quiz. It's not going to be what you think it is. So there are days when you have to realize that it's a culmination of everything that you are learning, that you are working for, that you are trying to achieve, that you have to tap into when that test comes in. For the last, I take it back to, let's say, at least October. I think around October, I definitely started saying, I need a new computer. But if you know me, you know I'm going to wait to the last minute to spend my money. I'm not that person that's just like, ooh, here, let me throw everybody my coins. No, my coins are mine, and I try to keep them as much as possible unless we talking about food. Then I give it away too easily. But I've been stalling on purchasing this computer. And the reason why was because I felt like I'm going to ride this bad boy till the wheels fall off. Come January, the wheels was ready to fall off. They was ready to fall off. And I probably should have took the test then, right? That was the test right then. Are you putting away money? Are you saving up for it? Are you doing this? And I wasn't. I don't mind being honest with you. I wasn't. I was focused on some other things that were just a little bit more pertinent to me at that moment, right? And so then it got to the point where it wasn't a an ability to walk away from it and ignore it. It was blatant in my face. Now, this computer don't just work for me for my show. This computer works for me for multiple shows. This computer creates income for me. This computer is my lifeline for the station. And what I didn't do was respect that. And because I didn't respect that, my test came. And it came right when I thought I shouldn't get a test. And what I mean by that is, over the weekend was my daughter's birthday. And my computer just didn't want me to use it anymore. It was done. And I absolutely needed that computer to make my daughter's birthday a success. So the first set of stress started kicking in. Not to mention the fact that I have other shows that needed to use my computer. So another set of stress kicked in. And the fact that I just couldn't figure it out or make it work. That's just a whole nother stress within me, because I don't like to be beat by technology, right? One, when at my lowest, those people that really care about me showed up the most. And that was something within my testimony that I needed, that I had to see, because no matter how low I was, there was still somebody there saying, no, I got you. I'm going to help you. What do you need? I got your back. And I'm not just talking about the donations, which were A1. And I love y'all for those donations. And thank you so much. But I'm also talking about the people who sat on the phone with me for 2 hours, 3 hours, clicking buttons, trying to figure out what was going to work and what wasn't going to work. And I'm talking about after I got the new computer, because that's a whole nother story. I'm talking about the people who showed up to the station to say, let me see if I can help you figure this out. I'm talking about the people who just let me cry it out and scream it out, but still said, guess what? You're going to be obedient, because you're not doing something for you. You're doing something that was told to you to do. So you're going to be obedient and do what you have to do. I was doing Sam's hair this weekend. And yesterday, I was doing Sam's hair yesterday, and Sam said something to me so profound that it kicked me in my gut. He said, you realize that you went through something that you made it through something that other people are just now about to go through. Right now, there is somebody that is going through or is about to go through what you just went through, and they're not going to make it. They're not going to survive. They're going to give up. They're going to give in. They're going to quit. Therefore, they fail. But you kept going. You refused to fail. You made it through the other side. Think about that, y'all. How many times have you done something? How many times have you realized you made it through your test to be able to have a testimony, knowing that there were people that did not make it? Knowing that there were people who couldn't make it up the hill, that didn't make it over the boulder, that couldn't swim across the sea, and they did not make it to the destination, but you did, because you had enough fight in you, because the fear of not being able to hustle was it was so powerful that you couldn't allow it to win. Fear, or being a hero, or being fearless, is not because you're not scared. It's because you're doing it in spite of. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Whatever you going through right now, because we all going through something. You realize that, right? You either going through something, just made it through something, or you about to go through something. It's one of the three. You either about to go through it, you don't see it coming, but God said, I'm about to hit him with a test. You either in the middle of that test and you trying to figure out what the hell you supposed to be doing, or you clawing your way out of it. and you looking behind and you saying, you know what? I survived. See, this is the thing about the test. It's not going to be the only one. This ain't the final boss. I'm going to go through some stuff all over again with something completely different. But because I went through this test, because I survived this test, it made me just a little bit more stronger. I can be able to assess the next test, assess the next situation just a little bit different, because guess what? Here I am saying I've been through something. I can use that as a reference of how to make it through this. It's okay to feel like you got to break down. Break down. I'm not going to lie to you. What was it? Thursday night? Okay, so I bought a new computer Thursday, right? When we opened the computer up, it had already belonged to somebody else. They accidentally gave me an open box computer, even though I paid for a new one. They accidentally gave me an open box computer that hadn't been wiped. When I got the second computer, I realized after being on the phone with Krim and us working through trying to figure out why the sound sounds horrible, I figured out on Friday night that it's the device. The device got a bad speaker. Saturday was my daughter's birthday. Couldn't do nothing. But my folks showed up and showed out for me. Somebody brought me a computer and said, shout out the country. Bought me a computer and let me run this off of his computer. And was it perfect? No. Were there mishaps? Absolutely. But did she know? No. No. The girl had a great time. But I can guarantee you, Friday night, I was in my car in tears, hurting. But you wake up on Saturday and you keep doing it. You work through the hurt. You work through the pain. You work through being overwhelmed. You work through not knowing enough information to get the job done. You work through whatever it is that's being thrown at you. See, if you think you're going to live a life without a test, you'll never have a testimony, and your story going to be boring. Because who wants to be a part of a story? Who wants to watch or listen to a story with no climax? See, we all got to find a way to run from the antagonist. Learn from it. Come out a better person. I'm better on the other side of this. I can't even begin to tell you the test and the lessons that I learned within this. I can give you one. I need to have a bank account specifically for tech, where I just add money for tech. Like that, everybody else is like, okay, you got to have a certain amount of bank accounts. You got to have a bank account for taxes. You got to have a bank account for payroll. You got to have a bank account for your income. I need a bank account for tech. I got to have a separate bank account just where I save money for tech stuff. But that's a lesson that I've learned. It's part of my testimony. It's not supposed to be pretty, y'all. Don't let social media convince you that this game is pretty. It's not. This is an ugly game. And what you have to understand, what you really need to understand is you signed up for this. See, when you about to quit, it's different when you working for somebody else. You at a corporation, you only have but so much upward mobility. You can only go but so far. It's a little different. It's a little different. But when you woke up one day and said, you know what? I'm about to be the best rapper alive. But you realize you got to eat noodles for a little while to be the best rapper alive. You're going to have to stay up late, and you got to realize that you're not always going to get on stage on time, or sometimes your music going to be messed up, or the microphones don't sound as good, or your background dancers, they can't dance, or the cameraman didn't show up. So you had to set up your camera yourself and be your own cameraman and whatever else. Like, you signed up for this. When I came into this station and said, nah, I run the boards, Nah, I'm going to implement StreamYard. Nah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Bitch, I signed up for this. Who else going to come fix this? I did this. I signed up for this. You can't run from your test because it's just going to keep showing up in different ways until you learn from it. Until baby, I'm trying to tell you, this ain't supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be pretty. You supposed to get dirty. You supposed to fall down. You supposed to get knocked the fuck out a couple of times. But did you wake up? Did you get back in the ring? See, I don't have no problem telling y'all my problems because I ain't pretty like that. I ain't sweet like that. You got folks up here lying to y'all. They lying to y'all and you want to be like them. You want to be in these people's relationships, or you talking about this is relationship goals, but you don't realize that they stealing to make this money, to make this look like this. Yeah, he buy her Birkin bags and she got a new car and everything, but they got a RICO charge. Is it worth it? I hope that if nothing else, my transparency is enough for you. Like, I'm not gonna cry because I don't believe everybody deserves my tears, and I'm definitely not the one that's gonna turn on the video for you to see me cry. No, that's not gonna work for me. But I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you I cried. I'm gonna let you know it ain't never been perfect, but it's been great. It get greater later. It does. It get greater later. But right now, I love this shit. Even for all of the crap that I went through when I got out on the other side, I can't explain it to you. But the little kid in me, my inner child, was like, "This is what you do it, girl. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do that shit." The way I felt after we got this working on Monday at 6 o'clock, I need you to understand, I've been struggling. I went through, this is the fourth one. I went to 3 computers between Thursday and Monday. Between me and Country, we went up to Micro Center 3 different times. Yeah. When I got through all of that, I celebrated. I celebrate, even if it was just a tequila and some nachos and just being able to say, yeah, I did this shit. Y'all are being hard on yourself because you have to go through things. Then you mad about the fact that you got to go through the things. But you're not realizing that you made it through those things. There is somebody right now about to go through which you have already made it through, and they are not going to make it. They are going to give up. They are going to give in. They are going to submit. But you didn't. You got through it. And I'm proud of you for that. You made it. Sorry to tell you, something else is going to come up. And it's going to get harder. Like Biggie said, more money, more problems. It's not necessarily that it's more money, more problems. It's just as you elevate, you're going to get elevated issues. But guess what? You done put in the work and you done learned enough that you should be able to have the skills, the resources, the ability to get through that as well. And if you don't, you will acquire them so that you can. Because that's what understanding what the test is, so that you can have the testimony. So that you can tell somebody else, if I can do it, you can do it too. If you using me, if you watching me, to everybody who hit me up, it was like, yo, I saw that video and I just want to say it helped me keep going forward. Like that helped me feel better. This is why I do it. I'm not waking up every morning at 6 to come up here because I just like being on the radio. I do, but I'm doing it because y'all tell me y'all need this conversation. Y'all need this. It's going to be okay. You got this. Y'all need this pat on the back. Y'all need this friend that's going to be there for you. That's going to be like, I get it. I hope and I pray that whatever you are going through, you can jump in my DM and tell me about your test and your testimony. Because I want to hear it. I want to be proud of you. I do. Because Lord knows, you will never get a cheat sheet for the test. And if you don't finish the test, your testimony sounds like a lie. It sounds crazy. And people know when you lying. People know when you capping on what your test was. You're gonna have to kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince. I can't stand hearing y'all talk about how you don't want love no more. Like, just because you've been hurt in the past doesn't mean you can't have a love of a lifetime in the future. But if you shut yourself down, if you give up on love, if you treat everybody like the last person that fucked you or hurt you or whatever else, you didn't learn from your test. And that's why your testimony sound dumb. You sound bitter. You sound whatever else because you didn't learn from the test. You ain't move on. You ain't make it through. So what? Your last business failed and your other business didn't make it and this didn't work. Is it over? Have you taken your last breath? So learn from that. You know how many businesses I had? My brother on here right now. What's up, Biggs? Tell him. I have had a food business. I have had a what's that called? A body butter business. And this is just within the last 10 years. If I told y'all designer embroidery, Anaya's Delights, white basket treats, Sunshine Rain's hair designs, green is green. Like I've been through it. But from each one of those things, I have learned something that has helped me with all hustle, no fear. Your test is there so that your testimony sounds great. It sounds amazing. Stop being mad at the fact that you in your test. And I get it. You got to emote. Let them emotions go. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I sat in my car and I punched that steering wheel. I was gripping it, like white knuckling it. I was screaming like, fuck this shit. But I knew I was going to still wake up the next morning and have my ass up here for way too long. Hey, my kids know. Hey, you miss me? Come up to the station with me. If that's for real, like for real. Y'all, if it get that bad, because mommy always up here because I'm trying to do something, come up to the station with me. Y'all can hang out up here. I got an office. What's up? But I know the vision. I know where I'm supposed to be going. I've been told what I'm supposed to be doing. Y'all keep telling me what I'm supposed to be doing. Y'all keep telling me where I'm going. So why would I stop? I know it might not sound right now, but can't stop, won't stop. No Diddy. But I love y'all. And I'll never, and all hustle, no fear. I mean that. Till I die. That might, you know what? I ain't wanted a tattoo in a very long time. I have not wanted a new tattoo in a long time. Because I am tatted up. But I think I think I need a tattoo that say AHNF. All hustle, no fear. Yep. We got some comments up here. Krim is here. He said, the only reason I'm a designer because nobody wanted to buy drugs from me. Imagine being black and even the cops won't cop. Krim, shut up. My brother is here. He is like, man, A. Graham. He was like a serial entrepreneur, dead ass. Green and Screen was the shit. I mean, hey, let me tell y'all something with Green and Screen. I'm gonna tell y'all something with Green and Screen. I held an event, and by the time I was finished with everything with the event, I was already about $500 in the hole. And then I had the event, and 4 people showed up. Like 4 or 5 people showed up for real. I can't tell y'all how I cried and how I was pissed off that I was in the hole, but I still did another event. I still did other stuff. And I still, to this day, some of my real close friends are because I hosted an event and they respected and they liked the way I handled business. And we done stayed friends because of it. Shout out to Cannabitch. That's how we got cool. Natural Way 365. She got 8 names. Sensational CC. That's a way that we got up. Like, I promise y'all, it's good within that bad, but you got to get through your test to have a testimony. And that's my word for today. That's Reverend Reigns. All right. Let's see. We've got some comments. Admin Anitra is here. She said, good morning, AHNF family, and good morning to you too. Ranye is here. Good morning, Ranye. I will start your promotion on Monday. We will be starting the promotion on Monday for everybody who purchased, who donated, depending on how much your donation was, depend on what I gave you for a thank you. So if you donated between $25 and $50, then I'm doing promo for you for 2 weeks. If you donated $51 to $100 or more, then you got an interview. And anybody who knows about my prices, interviews with me are $180. So somebody donated about $60-$70 and they got an interview. And if that's not a blessing within itself, but that $70 helped me get the computer I needed. You know what I mean? So just for the people who are on now, if you're on now and you would still like to donate, I have gotten a computer, but I can definitely get another. I need another lens. It's a couple of, we need some microphones. It's definitely some things that we need here at the station. If you donate, I will still honor those. Gifts or whatnot. However, I'll still honor it. So AHNF 923 ATL. I'll put it in my stories or whatever else. But if you still donate between $51 and $100, you can get an interview. If you donate between $25 and $50, I will promote your business right here on the show and on my social media for 2 weeks. All right. So get them to donate for your website add-ons. That too. My website guy said, don't forget about me. And he ain't lying. Let's see. King is here. He said, good morning, gang. And he also said, I'm needing this times 10. Missing pops and can't seem to light that fire within myself again. Your dad would tell you to get the hell up. Am I wrong? Your dad would tell you to get the hell up, to go out there and go make something, go do something, and feel like he right there with you talking to you. That's what your dad would tell you to do. Your dad would tell you, man, the fuck up. I know you're hurting. I know you sad. I'm not telling you not to be sad. I'm not telling you not to hurt. But you need to find a way to find some tinder that's going to light that fire. And I don't know what that is for you. But hopefully, me telling you, get the fuck up, go build a shelf. Start with something easy. Go build a bird house. You know what I'm saying? Go look at some of them old videos and pictures that you've done and feel that feeling of that accomplishment, that pride. Go post a whole bunch of stuff of you doing so that you can get some new business, something. But you're going to have to light that fire underneath your ass. And I get it. It hurt. Death and grieving is a weird thing, especially when it comes to a parent. Like I was telling Sam, I don't think that's a hurt that you ever get over. You knew that person for your entire life. And now they're not here anymore. That's going to take a while to deal with. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you still here. And you still got to keep moving. You still got to keep going, even through the struggle, bruh. And I've told you this, anytime you need to, you have my phone number. You can call me. You can DM me. I promise you I'm social on social media. I can't tell y'all how many people I've never met in real life, but I've only met on social media, and I've become real ass in real life friends with them. Like, here's my phone number, hit me up, call me. Or the amount of people I've met in real life after meeting them on social media, and we real friends. Be social on social media, and when I say that, I mean don't be creepy and send your dick pics. Unless they ask for it. It's different when they ask for them. But if they don't ask for them, just be a regular ass person. And you never know. You might really meet and find some real dope ass people. King also says you definitely speaking to the boss, to the bosses this morning. And you're absolutely right. Sometimes it do get hard, but we got to keep going because we were predestined to change the world the way we do. And it's going to get greater later. Yes. Admin Anitra said, I am grateful for every test. I still have Anais Delights holding on to it. I'm telling you, hey, that Anais Delights, I was hustling that shit. I was working inside the airport at a express spa. And they, you know, of course, they give us their own products to use on the clients. Not me. I was pulling my Nice Delights out, selling it on the side, leaving with 10. Man, I was not playing. I was doing that. Let's see. King said, don't hurt that steering wheel. You just got it. Bruh. I know if I would have been anywhere else other than in my my driveway, somebody would have saw that and they would have called 411 on me. They would have called the folks on me and been like, she needs some help over there. Cause I mean, the word emotion means your feelings in motion. To emote is to release those emotions. Sometimes they can't stick in. Sometimes you can't just be sad. Sometimes you need to go hit something. Sometimes you need to let that energy out. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You are human. Stop feeling like being a human means you always have to be happy. You always have to be up. That's why I'm against certain drugs. I am. That's why I only do Jesus drugs. Because sometimes those man-made drugs that they made to help make you happy, they don't make you happy. They just dull everything so much that you don't have to deal with the emotions. Let me tell you something. When I'm high, I'm high and I don't give a fuck, but I'm still mad or I still have the emotions. I still have to go through them. Like, that's my medicine. You take your medicine when you are sick. Just so happens that sick can be mentally, emotionally, or physically. When I am physically, mentally, or emotionally sick, I tend to consume more medicine. When I'm good, my medicine consumption goes down and it becomes a vitamin. Hey, Graham. That's just the truth. Because I promise you, over the last couple of days, I definitely invested more into my habit than I have in six months. And granted, I probably deserved it. Every single bit of it. Every single bit of it. I hope that you find positive ways to make it through your test. Whether that's screaming, whether that's going through therapy, whether that's talking to your dog. Please don't tell your kids everything. I'm against that. But I'm not against letting your kids see you have emotion. Like, I don't think I've really seen my parents emote or have emotion. I don't think I've ever really seen my father mad, like really mad. My mom, that's different. But I've never seen my mom like genuinely sad or hurt. She would hide that from me. I don't hide that from my kids, because I need my kids to see, yeah, my mom can be low, but she also can make it out of it. I'm human. I'm never going to be okay all the time. And to let my kids believe that is doing a disservice to them. I allow my kids to see me as a real human being. Now, I might not tell you all my business, but mom going through it right now and she not okay. So handle me fragilely. Go clean the fuck up and get out my face, and don't let me have to say this again, because mom is going through it. So I need you to be on the other side of mom ain't great, and I need to make this a little bit easier for her. Don't lie to y'all kids, man. Stop hiding y'all emotions from y'all kids. If you that type of person, I hope this is a wake up call for you for that one. I've never seen my parents in distress or going through anything. So for a long time, when I would go through the stress, I would break down, because you don't realize that you're going to make it through. But my kids have seen me go through stuff, be mad, and then come back in and, yes, I did it. They see the excitement. You know, I have a rule in my house. If I win, all of us win. If I make if I clear a real big invoice or something like that, we all go celebrate, because we won. And I make sure my kids see that. I don't know who needed that message, but God told me somebody needed that message too. Stop hiding your emotions from y'all children. Show your kids that y'all are human, that you go through things and you can get through it. It's a lot of people right now who just don't realize that they can make it through some shit, because they ain't never seen other people make it through stuff. Just like arguing. People be like, don't argue in front of your kids. Yes, the fuck you do argue in front of your kids. Because there's a lot of people who believe just because we got into an argument, that means it's the end of the relationship. No, let your kids see you argue, and let your kids see you make up. Let your kids see that y'all made it through that shit, so that they can understand in a relationship, it ain't always gonna be gravy, baby. It's a lot of people right now that can't make it through a relationship because the moment they get into a little kerfluffle, they think it's the end of the world. No, bitch, we can be mad at each other for 2 years as long as we make it through this shit. That was just a fucked up 2 years. You remember 2000 through 2002? Yeah, we ain't gonna them the non-talk about years. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. But 2003, baby. Way to turn that shit around, buddy. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all looking for perfection. And last I heard, the last perfect nigga that walked the earth, they killed him. So why you trying to be perfect? It get greater later. It might be bad right now, but it get greater later. I promise y'all I didn't mean to preach this long, but who needed it? Who needed it? I fixed this. I'm in a good look. I don't know, y'all can't tell, but I fixed this. I'm in the back now. I can reach the phone, I can reach the boards, I can reach everything. Y'all can call in and tell y'all testimonies. How about that? How about instead of me going to whatever it was I was going to talk about, I got some currency conversations, and I also have some you don't say. And if y'all don't call in, or if y'all don't, put it in the comment section, then bet I'll keep it moving and I'll do the show I have planned. But I'm going to go to a commercial break, take a swig of water real quick, because I done did my little preachy thing, and now my throat is like shut for a little second. But if you got a testimony, if you going through your test right now and you just need somebody to tell you you got this, you can call in. The phone number is 404-254-4347. That's 404-254-4347. I've also dropped the invite link in the comment section YouTube. You can hit that invite link. We can see you. We can hear you. Make sure you have your clothes on, because I swear to God, if you get my YouTube shut down, I will find you. At this point, I will find you. Okay, so we're gonna go to a commercial break. We're gonna play some music. Gotti sent me some new music too, so we're gonna play some new music by him real quick. I'm gonna go through these comments because, you know, hey, let's do it. And like I said, y'all can definitely can click in and tell your test. Tell me about your test, because you never know. Your test might help somebody else through their test. My testimony helped somebody through theirs. I got at least I got 2 calls and I got 2 DMs where people was like, you know what? That video you posted, I needed that shit. I needed that. And that was just me being honest with y'all. I didn't even do the video the day I posted it. I did the video the day before. I just was going through it and I never posted it. But that was real talk in the moment. Like, let me let y'all have this. Let's see. Krim said, I remember Green and Screen. And Big said, I remember, and who had your back all day long, big man. And let me say this, and I'm gonna say this loud and so other people can hear it. Big is a prime example of never giving up on love. This man been through some relationships, and that's just from the ones I've known him to go through. You know what I'm saying? But I look at his relationship now, and I'm so happy and proud of him and Tasha for the 2 people that they are to each other. Like, I love seeing this man being spoiled. I love seeing this man being loved out loud. I love this for him, especially knowing everything that he's been through that I know of. But bruh, if I've never said it to you, I'm very happy for your relationship and I'm rooting for y'all. Like, I really am. I'm rooting for y'all. Let's see. Come on, stop making it. Yep. Everything is up and running, baby. And thank you so much for donating for your sister. I'm waiting on her to send me some stuff and we good. We hustled and had so much fun doing it. I miss those times. Hey, 421 Campfire. Listen to what I'm saying. Campfire is having an event, and it's supposed to be reminiscent of them good old days. And I don't ask my old ass friends too often to bring their ass out on a Sunday night, but I'm gonna be at that, okay? And I'm telling you, don't let it be a cold night. I might even pull out a doggone unicorn onesie just because. Let's see. The statement real recognize real is so true. Yes. Krim said, I'm an Instagram best friend, the best one. Krim, at this point, you are more than an Instagram best friend. We talk like 2-4 times a week. We making money together. That's one of them. Me and Krim, we met each other just off of the fact that he liked my name and followed me. And one day I said, I need a website, and he hit me up, and we've bartered and we've worked together. He's gotten me money. I've gotten him money. And he's never even tried. Like, he's never tried me. He's never been disrespectful. He nothing. He'll cuss my ass out every once in a while, but that's just Krim. But it's real, genuine. I fuck with you, you fuck with me type stuff. Y'all miss out on a lot of shit because you try to put your dick in it or you try to put your coochie on it. I'm trying to tell you. Let's see. What's up, Tasha? Happy birthday. Her birthday was the same day as my baby's birthday. Emotion will make you cry sometimes. Yes, it will, Bowman. Yes, it will. Let's see. Essie said, also, when it comes to grieving, please take your time. There's no set time limit. Be honest with yourself and feel all the feels. What they say, that grief has the 10 steps of grief or the 7 steps of grief. my family going through it right now. My family is grieving, and they dealing, each one dealing with it in their own ways. And I think I'm the neutral party with everything. And it's like, I can hear my grandpa telling me, just keep them together. Just make sure they stay together. I'm not going to deny anybody their feelings. You mad? Be mad. I'm mad too. My grandpa talked to us all the time, told us all kind of stuff. Why the hell you ain't tell us your heart hurt? Why the hell you ain't tell us you was about to leave? So we could have said bye. A lot of us feel some kind of way, but that anger, it turns into other things because you don't have control. You got to work through that. You got to make sure you don't allow your emotional brain to overtake your logical brain because you just want to have control, or you want to hold on to something that's gone or whatever like that. But that's a whole nother sermon, and I'm not going there right now. But Krim said, facts, I handle it right or wrong. Bitch better drink some water. I don't know, but okay, yeah, that's what he said. Let's see. Have people got on white without clothes? Yes, people have got on my YouTube. That's how my first YouTube got shut down. Some dude came on and I didn't notice that he was naked until it was too late. And it immediately shut it down. It immediately closed me down, and I'll never let that happen again. So yeah. What's up, Watley? How you doing? Yeah, we made racks and we counting. Let's keep going. Going to your morning meeting. Great. Go ahead. Let's see. Over here we have King said, what about that first donation? No, you got it started, and I appreciate it. I really do. I see a new name here. Hey, John T, how you doing? Welcome. King said, I needed every minute of this, and I'm glad that you got what you needed this morning. I'm glad I could be here for you. Y'all, we're going to go ahead and go to this commercial break real quick. But when we get back, if you guys don't call in, like I said, the phone number is 404-254-4347. Or if you don't click the link so that I can hear about your test that you have gone through and let me know about your testimony if you made it all the way through it. We just gonna keep it moving. We've got some currency conversations today, and we also have some make it make sense. So you gotta do the StreamYard so you can see a naked person backstage. Nope. I'm blocking. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. If you know someone or you are someone that is running for office here or anywhere else, please hit me up. I have interviews available. I want to interview y'all. Also, let y'all know I'm getting into my, what do I call it? Exclusive interview or something like that. Or no, that's not it. Like basically this lady is going through some things in Clayton County and they're not helping her. It's an expose. Yeah. I got an expose coming up in a couple of days that I'm gonna take to y'all, and it's gonna be a good one. We gonna shed some light on some things that's not right in our community, and we gonna make some change happen. So y'all be looking forward to that. What else was I supposed to tell y'all just now? I don't remember. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to a commercial break. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. If you can't be anything else, boy, just be yourself.
If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Tell them again, fuck them. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. Ever been happy to help a motherfucker, then when you need help, motherfucker said ever felt like you be there for motherfuckers that never be there when we dance? So hard to know who really care for and love you, cause all the above is a mouthful of. That's why I stay out the way hollering. Then give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. Fuck 'em. I'm me.
little bitty rotisseries, giving that kitty the half of the city. So slimmy for sure, keep it pimping. You come with them gimmicks, them hoes get the shimmy like. I'm about to blow like a semi, so mixing the smoke with the Henny like. Fuck up. Me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. You ever stuck out your neck for motherfuckers that stabbed you in the back for a check? So you ever pulled up the check a motherfucker that never paid back all their debt? So you ever regretted sexing a motherfucker that don't be ready to stretch you? To answer your questions, yes, then I give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Hey, yo, Ray, turn that up.
Yes, sir. Slip it. Yeah. All that. Oh, just a little bit. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Tryna move just a. Hey. Hey. I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey. I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey. I got the tools, yeah, a little bit. Hey. Yeah, move just a little bit. Hey. Heard me beat down your block. Hey. Hey. Pulling up with the block. Hey. Yeah. I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey. Tryna move just a little bit.
I'm no one's favorite, but they all know me, they all hate it. They don't love me, they don't think I never make it. I'm really gonna rap this time, I'm really gonna black this time, yeah, yeah. Give me that beat that's mine, I'm really gonna snap this time, yeah, yeah. I'ma kill half of you niggas with half of these lines for half of my verses. I'm only 6 bars in and all of my niggas preparing their hearses. These hoes be knowing these niggas is bitches like man, they wearing their purses. When niggas is crying around somebody, I'm sorry, I can't disperse it. I'm not a holy man, I'm not a holy man, Last time I show mercy, cause my 9 jam, Put that on my mama and my VA fam, I'ma give them hell until my time stamp, Yeah, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Just got the pack, I dish it off like a tool, yeah. Slick is not new to this, know that I'm true to this. No, this not the movie, this is Tales from the 7 kid.
Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I got the tools, yeah, a little bit. Hey, yeah, move just a little bit. Hey, heard me beat down your block. Hey, hey, pulling up with the block. Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, tryna move just a little
Every
bit.
time I hit the studio, I make it hit, bruh. I really can't miss, bruh. I'm Curry with the shits, bruh. Most you niggas watching me, I'm heavy as it gets, bruh. They gon' see my point if niggas cut me out the picture. Boy, I'm cemented. Nigga, I'm a fixture, and I'm demented. Yeah, you know the scripture. I'm repented. God made this a venture. I just pray my haters drop dead, that would be simpler. Said to say my mind gone, stuck in different time zones. While committing crimes, I might cut off both my iPhones. I told my horse to get on the shit that I'm on. You can take the edge off, but always keep your grind on. Yeah, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Just got the pack, I dish it off like a tool, yeah. Slick is not new to this, know that I'm true to this. No, this not the movie, this is Tales from the 7 kid.
Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I got the tools, yeah, a little bit. Hey, yeah, move just a little bit. Hey, heard me beat down your block. Hey, hey, pulling up with the block. Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, tryna
until I'm all out of touch, yeah. See me with the crew, we gon' bubble till it bust, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. I'ma make these moves until I'm all out of touch, yeah. See me with the crew, we gon' bubble till it bust, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. You know what I mean?
My name is Dr. Siobhan Fleming, and I am a proud candidate for Clerk of Superior Court in Clayton County, Georgia. I'm a product of Clayton County Public Schools, Jonesboro High School alum, a resident of Clayton County for almost 30 years, raised in Lake Spivey, and now reside in Lovejoy. I hold approximately 25 years of administrative, business, and clerical experience, most right here in Clayton County. Administration is the backbone to any business. The clerk position is a vital piece of the court systems. Superior customer service, organization, follow-up, and increased digitalization is what I plan to bring to the system. Visit me on the World Wide Web at www.voteforfleming.com.
All right, y'all, we got a new song for you. This is Minecraft by Gotti the Goat.
I've been getting back to I'm getting back to the pay. I'm getting back to the rich. I'm getting back to the racks. I'm getting back to the beach. I'm getting back to the Christian lean. I'm friend. Bad was smoking. Roll me, I'ma do it again. When I get ready to go. See I'm running it. I can do no opinion, bro. Broke in the bed, finna go. In the shelter, back forward, where the day go. Tryna see where the pain go. You don't know where the gang go. Never done, damn informed. Dropping the top, even though he born. She wanted so making it. Jump on the stage and I read. Show me the way and I read. She ride. I'm a top 10, she want to go. What in the hell you wanted me for? That's my I want some more. 5 more rounds, I want some more. In for the show, I want some more. Got to the top, and I want some more. I've been getting back to I've been getting back to the pay. I've been getting back to the rich. I've been getting back to the racks. I've been getting back to the bitch. I've been getting back to the Christian green. I'm friend. Bad was smoking. Roll me, I'ma do it again. When I get ready to go. See I'm running it though. I can do no arguing, I'm popping your bro. Broke in the Velcro. All these people around me. All these fake people around me.
It's your girl CC, and I'm here at All Hustle No Fear, and all I want to do is run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends. That's it.
Hey,
it's your girl CC, and I'm here at All Hustle No Fear.
It's on repeat. I don't want it on repeat.
Ratchet shit with my friends.
Why is that? That's it. The default. There we go. All right, we're back, and let's go ahead and get this thing started. One thing I do want to say is I love how my comment section, how everybody networks with each other. Like, that's really dope. That's part of why I do this, and I love this. So let's get this thing-a-langin'. We got some shows after me, so I can't stay on long. All right. In another headline making story, a white professor. I first want to tell y'all what I called this story. I called this story Uno Reverse, because that's exactly what it sounded like to me. But a white professor took legal action against Morgan State University, a historically black college or university, a HBCU, for which he claimed was racial discrimination, and he ended up with a hefty payout of $750,000. First of all, these schools don't have that much money anyway. So the fact that he won $750,000, he's taken a lot of money, a lot of scholarship money, a lot of just in general, he is taking funds away from the students. And I know what somebody's gonna say, well, if he was discriminated against, then he deserved the money. And I get it. You do deserve some sort of reparations when you discriminated against. But I feel like no. I could be wrong as I could be wrong as a $4 bill on this one, but to be perfectly honest, we've dealt with systematic racism our entire existence on this continent. So for you to go to a black college and work there and feel like let me tell y'all why he brought the case up, okay? The case stirred up a lot of debate and controversy, and the professor alleged that he was treated unfairly because of his race while working at Morgan State. He felt he was passed over for promotions. Don't that sound familiar? And that he faced hostility because he wasn't African American. And that sounds familiar too. I hope they was in there telling him, why your hair so straight? Your hair don't look presentable. You need to make it curlier, or you need to get an afro. Or why do you talk like that? You don't talk like the rest of us. You need to assimilate better. I hope they treated him like that. Reverse his ass. Again, I could be wrong like a $4 bill. That don't mean that my feelings ain't valid. Like, if you felt this way, go to Michigan State. If you felt that bad, go to Alabama State. If you felt that bad, go to Ohio State. If you felt that bad, like, you could have went to another college where PWI, where I promise you wouldn't have felt they definitely wouldn't have treated you like that. You would have been part of the norm. After a long legal battle, it seems like things have ended in his favor. Why? Because of systematic racism. Because of course they're going to be on his side. Morgan State University has agreed to pay him a significant sum to settle the dispute. And this outcome has left many people scratching their heads and wondering what it means for the fight against discrimination. Some folks applauding the professor for standing up for his rights and getting the compensation that he deserves, and they see it as a victory for fairness and equality in the workplace. Why do we have to always be the ones that are doing right and being equal, and other people we see you doing wrong? Like, if we go to other companies and we talk to their African American employees about how they were able to move up or how they were treated or whatever else, are their racial discriminations going to get the same amount of not only listened to, but are they going to see the same amount of reparations from it? Because I guarantee you, if you was at Coca-Cola and you got passed up, they just gonna be like, you got passed up. Am I wrong? Others are raising eyebrows and questioning whether this sends the wrong message about the struggles faced by minorities in academia and beyond. They worry that cases like this could undermine efforts to address systematic racism and discrimination. No matter where you stand on the issue, one thing's for sure: this case has sparked a lot of conversation about race discrimination and injustice in America, and the fight for equality is far from over. Did y'all call him a DEI? Because being in a predominantly black space like that and he got hired, shouldn't he have been a diversity, inclusion, whatever they call it, informant, or whatever they calling him? Because that's how I would have called him that every day. Look at this DEI hire. Oh, God, the way I would have turned that on him. I remember seeing this story where this lady was like, she worked in this office, and every day, her coworker would call her the wrong name. And not just like, the wrong name, but he would choose the most blackest, quotation marks, blackest names or ethnic names that he could think of to call her. So instead of talking to HR because they weren't helping or whatever else, she flipped it on him. She started calling him the whitest, weirdest name she could find. So he walk up to her and be like, hey, Bonquisha. And she'd be like, hello, Connor. He'd be like, my name's not Connor, bitch. My name ain't Bonquisha. You know what I'm saying? He come up to her, calling her whatever. I can't even think of names because I don't feel like black names are like that. Like I can't even think of a, you know what I mean? But he come in and he just called her whatever black name he could think of that day, and she started turning it on him. And as she should have. Call that nigga Harper, Connor, come here, Apple. Hello, what's I can't even think of none right now. But sometimes it's just got to be like that. Because, yes, unfortunately, people do crazy stuff in the workplace and try to get away with it because they know they can. Not Big Red talking about walking in, talking about why you smell like wet dog in the morning. Sam says, I believe that his intentions was to sue from the very first day he started working at a HBCU. Big Red says, if he has a paper trail, he has a case. Killer Nation 1804 said, true to that, sister. And Big Red said he must put raisins in the potato salad at the professor's barbecue. Exactly, because that would have got you talked about for real. Because who did this? Who did this? All right. Speaking of employment, y'all heard California done raised the okay, I need somebody to explain this to me. Did they only raise minimum wage for fast food workers? They didn't raise the minimum wage all the way around. So if you work at Walmart, then if you still just making $13 an hour or $12 an hour, you still just gonna make that. The FAST Act that boosts workers pay to $20 is only for fast food workers. I need somebody to confirm that with me. If that's true, I've got some things that I got to say about this, and I'm gonna wait till I finish, but I want to get y'all take on this, okay? So like I said, California's new FAST Act boosts fast food workers pay to $20. The state of California just passed a new law called the Fair and Sustainable Wage for Fast Food Workers Act, and it's shaking up the fast food industry. Now, fast food workers are getting a raise to $20 per hour, up from whatever it was they used to make. The law is a big deal because it's all about making sure folks who work in fast food joints get their fair pay. It's aimed at those big chains with 30 or more stores across the country, like McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's, who have to pay their workers at least $20 an hour. So, okay, this is the first thing. I seen this lady on CNN going in, talking about how she can't afford to be able to pay her workers $20 an hour. She's a small business, this, that, and the third. And my thing is, this is saying that you got to have over a certain amount of stores or a certain amount. So why does this have an issue with her? She shouldn't have no problems, right? This shouldn't be a problem for her. Bitch, you only got one store. Keep paying your people what you was paying them. This is for the people who got 80 stores. This is for the conglomerates. This ain't for you. This is for the people who got CEOs and CFOs that's taking home $1 million bonus this year. Right? If I'm wrong, please tell me I'm being a $4 bill. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going. Supporters say this is a win for workers who've been struggling to make ends meet. They believe it will help folks afford their bills and put food on the table without needing help from the government. Okay, so right now, and this is in Atlanta, California is way more expensive than Atlanta is, okay? In Atlanta right now, a stick of deodorant costs $7.60-something. I want you to think about that. A stick of deodorant costs $7. A thing of peanut butter costs $5. Bread is $4. So if a person is only making $7 an hour, $7 an hour, that's minimum wage across the United States is like $7.50. If a person is only making $7.50 an hour, I don't understand where people are coming in saying that if you work fast food, you don't deserve to have they're saying it's a difference between minimum wage and livable wage. And if you are a fast food worker and you're not making enough, well, that should only be a job for teenagers and what young folks anyway. You need to go get your skills up and you need to go get a better job. Okay, I halfway agree with that. But let me first say this. I don't want to work at no fast food restaurant that only got teenagers working in it. Let's just say that we need some adults in these fast food restaurants. I don't want to work somewhere where it's only 20-year-olds in there and they dropping my food on the floor and still putting it in there, or they think shit is funny. They licking buns and stuff like that. I don't need that. We do need some adults in these positions. We definitely need adults in these positions. And if you work a job, you deserve to work a job that will pay you what you need to be able to live. Now, am I saying that you should be able to go and gallivant all around the world with the money that you make at a Wendy's? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you should be able to fund a damn Bali trip or whatever, or that you should be able to go ball out every 3 or 4 weeks or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you should be making millions, but I am saying that you should be at least able to buy milk and bread and some diapers with 1 hour worth of work. I am saying you should be able to work one job, maybe a part-time job, to be able to live. But no, I don't think you should have to work 2 full-time jobs just to be able to live working at a fast food restaurant. Now, I will say this too. At some point, you should... My brain is saying age out, but that's not the word I want to use. It's not age out. You should skill out of McDonald's. Yeah, you going to have to figure out something to do or learn something or whatever that's going to make you a better person so that you can get a better income. But it's also the job of our society, of our government, to have programs in place, to have things in place so that can happen. We used to have schools that had technical vocations that you could take. Everything wasn't college prep. You could take a wood shop class and learn how to build some shit from wood. You could take a automotive class and learn how to be a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could take at Lithia Springs, they had cosmetology courses. You could go. Do you think about this? I paid in 2010, I paid $17,000 to get my license to go to school to get my license to be a cosmetologist. Who knows how much that costs now? I guarantee you it's not 17 grand now. I bet it's anywhere between 25 to 35 grand right about now, because they just inflate shit for no reason. But what if I could have took those classes in high school? And at the end of high school, I could have just went to state board and I could have got my license. Do you know how much money, time, and like it would have put me ahead so much further to be able to take those classes in high school? We not setting our children up for success, and then we demeaning them and talking shit about them when they are not successful. And then you have enough nerve to be like, oh, well, a fast food worker is an essential service because I need to eat. Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Is this job just a low-paying ranking job, or is it an essential job? Because if it's an essential job and you can't fucking survive without me coming to work, then I do deserve some more money. Not to mention, gas in California is $8. Like, it's expensive as hell to live over there. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. I'm wrong as a $4 bill. Somebody explain to me why I'm wrong. Some worry that raising wages could make things harder for small businesses or lead to higher prices for customers. Again, somebody was like, I'm not raising my hamburgers my Happy Meals to $20 a Happy Meal. So then don't. You need to call McDonald's and talk to McDonald's about some of this shit. Because you a franchise, but McDonald's supposed to make it so that you set up to win. Do you know that the beef that we eat across the United States, like the beef and the potatoes and stuff like that. The potatoes that we have is because McDonald's buys so much potatoes that a lot of our potatoes are grown a certain way for McDonald's. Same thing with our meat and our cows and stuff like that. Like if y'all got that much power, I'm sure you can figure out a way to make this a sustainable business model. They're also saying that they're not sure if the state can pull off such a big jump in wages without causing problems for the economy. Either way, Californians are taking a bold step towards fair wages, and it could set an example for other states to follow. The new $20 minimum wage is set to kick in soon, so get ready to see some changes in the fast food world. Now, this is the thing. I understand that a lot of fast food restaurants are franchises and that they are owned by somebody in the community. But how can you own a business, have people working for you, and not care about their quality of life? Like, I don't get that. How you want me to work hard for you, put in effort for you, and I'm going home and I'm starving? I don't get that. I just don't. But maybe I'm not a good capitalist. I don't know. Big Red says fast food workers, however, In-N-Out already pays well. You talking about In-N-Out Burger? They pay well? Is that what you're saying? Teacher Anitra says some people have no choice but to work in fast food. But this is the thing. I know some people who make good money as managers and store managers at McDonald's or at Burger King or whatever else. You can make good money in fast food, but it's the lower positions that are treated like shit. And it's like, you need me to run this. You need me to work here. You hired me. So why can't you pay me a fair wage if you need help? Big Red said buy a McDonald's franchise is $2.4 million. Subway $1.8 million. Some of these corporations have you work at them at some point to be able to buy one. So in other words, if you got a McDonald's, it wasn't cheap. You got the money somewhere, or you can figure this out. That's basically what I hear. SR, this is a new name. Hey, how you doing? In society, we're seeing the effects of the dichotomy of W.E.D. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington. We as a people were so focused on getting a formal education as opposed to getting a technical education. I think that's just was how the school system set it up. Not only that, but just the idea of, to be successful, you need to be a doctor or a lawyer or some sort of professional white collar business. You know what I'm saying? An accountant, something like that. And I think that's more about status than it was about actual just those are, it's like, ooh, he's a doctor. Yeah, but he's got $80,000 worth of debt and no time to be at home. Like he has no life. Or, ooh, he's a lawyer. Yeah, he might be billing people $300 an hour, but he's got ulcers. He's got ulcers and a drinking problem. And this is his fourth marriage and his kids don't know him. Like, I don't know. Maybe, again, a $4 bill, okay? Oh, Sean said, SR is me, fool. My bad. How I'm supposed to know? Hey, Sean, how you doing? But, I mean, you know, it's people out here that are doing things that are completely against the grain, and they're making tons of money because they found a niche market that needed to be filled. And I think sometimes people get into fast food type of jobs and they just get complacent and they get stuck. And we need to find a way to make people want more for themselves. Like, I don't know. You got to put some dog in the fight. some kind of way. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Big Red said we need more children in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And I absolutely agree with that. I would love to be a part of a society that was ran based upon science instead of politics. I think we could be a lot further in our world if we held people like Tesla in high esteem instead of looking at him like he was crazy and just stealing all of his shit. And if you know, they stole all of Tesla's inventions and just kept them to themselves. But I digress. So everybody's been hearing about the ship that ran into the bridge, and now there've been a couple of other ships, which of course my husband and his conspiracy theory self is kicking in. And you definitely marry your parents. Whichever your dominant parent is, I truly believe that that's the parent that you marry. I am so married to my mother. It might sound weird, but I am. My husband is a conspiracy theorist like my mother is, and I can listen to him and deal with it because I've been growing up with this my whole life, and he's seeing a correlation of things happening, and I'm like, I don't know if you too wrong. I don't know if you too wrong, but here's this. The Singaporean company that owns the ship responsible for taking down the Baltimore Bridge is using an old maritime law to limit how much they have to pay up. They're citing a law from way back in 1851 to cap the liability at just $44 million. I can guarantee you fixing this bridge gonna cost way more than $44 million in America. This law is so old school, but it's still in effect and it's being used in this modern day debacle. It's got a lot of folks scratching their heads and wondering if it's fair for the company to get off the hook for damages caused by their ship and crew. The company's argument is that under this ancient law, they can't be held responsible for more than a certain amount, no matter how much damage their ship caused. They're saying, hey, we're not liable for everything that happened. We're only on the hook for $44 million. But you can bet there are plenty of people who aren't too happy about this, and they're saying it's not right for the company to hide behind a centuries-old law to avoid paying what's fair. Okay, so then can y'all get this law off the book? Go ahead and do something about that. Y'all doing something about our hair. Y'all doing something about TikTok. Y'all could fix some of these laws that's from back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. God doggone. Why? How you pull something from 18 anything? Was we even a real country? We were still just a fledgling country then. How the hell you gonna pull some shit from when Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue? They argue that the damages caused by the bridge collapse are way more than $44 million. I heard a crazy number, and I just don't know if that's true or not. But I heard a bill. I really did. Between everything from the payouts to the families and all kind of stuff. Like I heard it's gonna get up there. I personally believe this might bankrupt the city. So it looks like the legal battle is far from over. People are keeping a close eye on how it unfolds and whether justice will be served for the people of Baltimore and the damage to the bridge. And that's gonna be in court forever, y'all. Our kids, it's gonna still be in court when our kids become adults, for real. But no one is using the word terrorism yet, except, well, some people are, but they're not really using the word terrorism yet. But once you start seeing like the bridge in Oklahoma, and it was another bridge that got hit too, you start questioning it. You start thinking about it a little bit. You start thinking about it a little bit. Let's see. Big Red says, create your own salary with sales and commissions. Boy, I'm trying to get there, Big Red. I'm trying to get there. Now that everything is over with my test and my testimony, the next thing I'm trying to get back to doing is my 50 no's, my rejection therapy. And I'm gonna start right here in this plaza and hit up everybody in here and just introduce myself and the station and the show and do my rejection therapy. But I had to get through some things, man. The loss of my grandpa was a hard one. You know, that damn car. I've just being hit over and over and over again. And like I said at the beginning of the show, you can't have a test without a test. You can't have a testimony without a test. And if you feel like it's just keep hitting you, baby, put them arms up and just duck and take the hits. And as soon as you get a chance to hit back, swing back, fight back, stay in the fight. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Because right now there's somebody who is hoping or wishing that they can get through something you've already gotten through. There's somebody right now who ain't gonna make it through what you have made it through. So don't give up. All right. Let's see. Sean said that crackhead they said burned down 85 North was the hook for more, was on the hook for more than that. Yeah, and I don't believe, Sean, do you believe that crackhead really burnt down that bridge? Because I personally don't believe that crackhead really burnt down that bridge. And I would like to know how long y'all think it's going to take to get this bridge rebuilt. Because I promise you, I see 3 years. Minimum. Y'all not gonna either that or y'all better get some of these immigrants out here and let them get it done within the next 6 months. Cause y'all ain't gonna, Americans ain't about to get that done in no timely fashion. I promise you that. Big Red said, no, sunshine. Maritime law is the only law that matters around the globe, especially here in the States. This is why we need to stop calling ourselves black or white in court. So maritime law, the maritime law is everywhere. Like if something happened, the same laws in the United States would be used in Italy or whatever else. That's what you're saying as far as maritime law is concerned. Like we don't have our maritime laws and then they got theirs. Like it's the whole globe. How did the world come together and do that one? I'm curious on that. But okay, teach me some stuff. I love learning. Sean said, hell no, ain't no hot pipe burnt down no damn bridge, girl. Oh God, I can hear that in your voice. Sean, when are you coming to be on my show? Please come be on my show. I just want to talk about Atlanta. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm starting to produce other people's shows, Sean, and we got a show called Forever I Love Atlanta, where all she does is discuss old Atlanta, the history of Atlanta. She's been talking a lot about music and bringing up, like the people who really started the Atlanta sound. And Sean, I know you are a wealth and plethora of history around Atlanta and things that have happened. I would love for you to go on her show and talk about some of the things that you've seen and done and heard and watched happen here in Atlanta. I think that would be really, really dope. And with that being said, it's almost time for me to get out of here, but I want to just let you guys know a couple of things before we go. One, I am trying to produce a couple of new shows here on Hits 92.3. I'm getting into my executive producer bag here at the station. I'm very proud because I kept saying I would really like a sports show, and we now have the GOAT show, the GOAT Shop, and it is a ensemble show with 3 guys. We got .NET, Pusha, and Stoner. They're on every day, Monday through Friday from 11 to 12. And they're talking sports. So fellas, I got y'all a show here on Hits, like a real man show, a real scratch your balls type show. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. But there are a couple of other shows that I would like to get into development here at Hits. One of them being a teen summit type of show. I would like some kids age range 17, 18 to about 21, talking about current events, pop culture, music, just, a young hip show. I also would like some sort of relationship show. people talking about love, relationships. I know I don't like men versus women, but there are people out there who like that type of conversation. So you give the people what they want, not what you want. I also would like a Kevin Samuels type of show. And the reason why somebody was like, y'all don't want that. Let's not do that. But I do. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I got a show on here that be like, fuck them niggas. Niggas ain't shit. Get all the money you can from these motherfuckers and run their ass to the ground. So I need some balance. I need some balance. If I'm going to hear somebody telling me every day, fuck these niggas, I need somebody on here telling me, fuck these bitches. Fuck these hoes. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that. And then last but not least, I also would like some sort of therapy show. Doctors, like a Oz, like a Dr. Oz show or like the doctor's show. But somebody talking about, hopefully somebody talking about therapy, but it's a lot of people out here who need to just talk to a doctor. And I would like that. And we've tried it before and it didn't really work out, but I would like to try it again. I think a real estate show. I think a real estate show would be a really good show for the station as well. So if you're out there, you have a podcast and you would like to go live radio, you've always been thinking about getting into radio or podcasting. It doesn't matter if you're in Atlanta or not. We have the capabilities to be able to run your show on our platform from anywhere in the world. So please jump in my DM, talk to me, let me know what you're trying to do or whatnot. And I would love to help facilitate you being on the Hits 92.3 platform. With that being said, I'm about to get out of here, but up next is Bad Credit is Childish with Alexis. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Get your notebooks out and paper out, because she gonna tell you some stuff to do and she gonna give you some homework, and hopefully she'll get your credit out of the gutter. Okay. After that, we got the fellas. That's right. We've got the Goat Shop show with Pusha.net and Stoner Brown, and they're gonna be talking all things sports. Later on in the day, we have make sure you're radio ready. That's right. We've got Unbox Top 10, and then we also have the golden hour, where we've got our 5 o'clock mix with our DJ Go to Truth. He be mixing it live, baby. That be the only time I ain't gotta work the boards and my ass be in here like do. He be having me back here sweating and dancing, baby. I might start doing my exercises while I'm in here, because he be having me going, and I absolutely love it. With that being said, that's the end of my show, and I've got to go. But don't do anything I would do, and if you do, take pictures. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. I'm going to play y'all some good music to get out of here. What do I want to play, y'all? You know what? I'm going to play y'all some Chico. Here go Chico Fue, right here on Hits.
Chico!
Yeah. Hey, I just got hit 8 times, I'ma do what I do. Pussy nigga, get your paper, I ain't worried about you. You niggas cuffing on these hoes when they really want you. My bitch home washing bloody money, she gon' iron it too. Niggas ratting like it's cool, my shit just hit the news. Swear to God I'm out here grinding cause I only want blues. Niggas turn Chico bionic, Dr. Adam the screws. I'm getting busy cooking up and I'm still in ICU. I'm contemplating retaliation, nigga, what should I do? This shit brought me back to prison, got me rocking in blue. I ain't rocking with no bunkie, give me a private room. Nurse just took me on the date, she know I got the juice. Why I'm eating bullshit when baby feeding me fruits. My ex trying to get me the spoon, but I don't do the cahoot. But 30 bench truck off the lot and everything still brand new. Tried to piece me up like 50, all I did was recruit. Yeah, they tried to wet me up. They was only coming in, they tried to set me up. Cause I don't give a fuck. The money coming in, they try to wet me up. I start to chase a nigga, cause I ain't give a fuck. The money coming in, a nigga wet me up. I start to chase a nigga, cause I ain't give a fuck.
Hey, listen, we got Big Yada in the building. For y'all don't know who Big Yada is, that's my security. She taking real good care of me. And then we got this nigga, he want ice cream and cake. They ain't want me to walk, they ain't want me to live. But guess what? We did it.
All right, now we gotta go. That's the end of the show, but you already know. Don't do nothing I would do, and if you do, take pictures.